All right. Hey, Andrew. So I heard you rolled your ankle the other day and kind of did it again. Is that all it is?
Yeah. Basically, rode it the other day and was feeling good. And then that one play just had me rolling it again, unfortunately. So didn't do any favors to it there.
So what is your take from this match? Playing and getting the actual cards that had some advantage, whereas in previous weeks didn't really get those breaks, but yet you roll out 1-0, which is nice. You get the win, but what is kind of your feeling and the team's feeling about this?
I guess a little bit of relief getting out there, out of here with a result. Of course, we want to score more goals, especially going up two men in the game, especially so early. We would want to come out of that game, maybe a bit more comfortably with, a few more goals and whatnot. But we kind of played into their hand. We failed to break them down, especially with a few men up. But they also made it pretty tough. They packed it in, and they're looking to get us on the counter.
Have you ever played in a match where you were up two men?
Not for a while, at least not that I can recall.
Yeah. Sam, are you ready?
Yeah, I just wasn't getting audio for a second. Andrew, first off, did you just come off late as a precaution?
Yeah, as it went on, it started feeling a bit worse, and the last thing I wanted to have happen was to be put in a situation where I may not be able to make a play. So for that reason, especially only being a goal up, I thought it was best to not even be in that situation and have a guy who's healthy to be able to make a play if it came down to it.
Dean told us that y'all were obviously working hard to score. There was no attempt to slow the game down or anything like that. What do you think made it particularly difficult to get more than one goal out of this team?
Yeah, I think, of course, you're up two players, but the way that they packed it in, made it really tough, made us play outside of them, and I think we played a little bit too predictable. I feel like we were missing some combinations to break them down and really challenge them to make plays in their box. There were still goals on the table, but we just didn't take them all that well.
What are you and the team, how are you all feeling going into the final match of the season?
I think confident. It's good to come out on the last road game of the season, to come here at DC, tough place to play, come out of here with a win and build momentum coming back to finish at home versus Philly.
Do you have any preferred? The table seems like you could face almost anybody in the first.
Yeah, the table's super tight. Everyone's within striking distance. So it was important for us today to get out with a win and keep our spot. I haven't looked at the table, but every game right now is to play for, and every win, every point helps us in that seeding going into playoffs.
Andrew, you've been on some championship teams and some teams that made some good runs. What is the most important thing in these last couple weeks before, or basically the last week and the last week of training before playoffs actually happen, to really team in the form that they need to? Because there's not that many games left now to be like, okay, let's turn it on. So what needs to happen?
Yeah, I think just in training, keeping the standard, keeping the momentum that we're building, and ultimately just focusing on the details of what make us a good team. So I think if we stay true to ourselves and what we do best, I think we can challenge anybody and can feel confident going into any game.
What is, in your opinion, what do you feel like you all do best to put pressure on other teams so they're not playing their best?
Yeah, I think just being organized in the way we press and work together as a group, I feel like that's our biggest advantage. Then once we win that ball, I feel like we have the players and the speed, the guys to go and hurt them once we win that ball.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you.
Chris, thanks for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.